Do you find yourself writing the same emails over and over again? What you need is an email template. Hi, I'm Tanya from SSW. Today we are looking at ways of creating email consistency across your company. Let's take a look at some popular template options. The first option today is Outlook templates. Let's create it by saving the content in your email by going to File, Save As. I'm saving it in a shared location, and I'm going to save it as an Outlook template. I'm going to call this file a pre-initial meeting, and then click on Save. Now to use, I'm going back to the file location and opening up that file, and it opens in a new email message. Now to use it in calendars, I'm going to copy over the content of this because it doesn't actually directly work in calendars. And I'm going to open a new calendar invite and paste the content back in. Now, even though this option is shareable, it allows rich text and it is size unrestricted, it can't be used directly in calendars, and the usability, because of that, it doesn't make it a great option. The next way of creating an email template in Outlook is using My Templates. This is a default add-in available in Outlook and is easy to use. Under the message menu, select View Templates. Click on Template. I'm going to call this Pre-Initial Meeting. And I'm just going to copy the content here from my email across into the box in My Templates and click on Save. To use, I'm just going to open up a new email and go again to View Templates and select my pre-initial meeting template. Now to make any edits to this particular template, I'm just going to click here, and I don't have any rich text editing controls to make the changes. So to make any changes to the highlighting, I would have to make those in here and also to the template, and then place it back into My Templates and save again. Now to use this in a meeting invite, I'm just going to go over to Calendars and select New Meeting and repeat the process. Go to View Templates and select my pre-initial meeting template. Apart from the usability issues in Outlook, My Templates is stored in your mailbox on the local server, so they're not shareable with others and are size restricted to 32K. Our next option in Outlook is using quick parts. To create a quick part, highlight the text and then go to Insert, Quick Parts, Auto Text, and save selection to Auto Text Gallery. I'm going to call this a pre-initial meeting and click OK. To use this template, I'm going to open a new email and repeat the process. Go to the Insert tab, go to Quick Parts, Auto Text, and click on my pre-initial meeting template. I'm going to go across to Calendars now and open a new meeting invite. And it's a similar process to what I used in an email message. I'm going to go to Insert again, Quick Parts, Auto Text, and select my pre-initial meeting. I'm going to go back to the initial template in Quick Parts. And to make any changes here, I would have to go to Organize and Delete. And I don't have any rich text editing controls, actually no controls at all, to make any edits in this area. So to edit this template, I would have to delete and then make the edits in the email and then resave a completely new template again. Quick parts support rich text. However, it does have usability issues like my templates where you need to make edits outside of the template and then save them back in. They are not size restricted and it is supported in Calendar. However, the templates are not shareable because they are stored locally on your device. Another option in Outlook is signatures. To create a template in signatures, copy over the text from your email, select the Insert tab, Signature, and then Signatures. Select New. I'm going to call this Pre-Initial Meeting, and click OK. I'm going to then copy over the text and then click OK again. To use in a new email, you then repeat the process and click on Insert, Signature, and then select your pre-initial meeting. Outlook adds extra HTML tags in the form of line breaks to signatures, so you'll need to delete those. This is the same in calendar invites. Just going to select a new meeting, and then again the Insert tab, Signature, and then the pre-initial meeting template. I'm going to then delete the extra line breaks. To make an edit to my templates, I'm going to go back into the signatures, and here I'm going to make the edits inside the template and then click OK. Outlook signatures support rich text, they're available in calendars, and their usability is good. The limitations of Outlook signatures are that they're size restricted to 5,000 characters and they're not shareable with others because they're stored locally on your device. Now, there are other ways of creating email templates outside of Outlook. One of these ways is using a simple Word document stored on SharePoint. I'm just going to copy over the content from my email here and then go to our SSW Sales SharePoint site and select a new Word document and copy over my email content here. I'm going to rename this document to be Pre-Initial Meeting. Now, to use this template, you would just copy over the content, open a new email, and paste this content back in. The same applies to calendar invites. Just open up a new meeting and again paste the content back in. To make any edits, I would go back into the existing template in Word and make the changes there. I'm going to add the word consulting and it has saved, and I'm going to close. SSW has used this method for many years and it has served us well. We've also gone to the stage of creating our own custom web part for these templates. So to use this functionality, I'm going to copy here. It goes onto my clipboard, and then I'm opening up a new email and pasting the content back in. Storing your templates in SharePoint means that they are shareable, they support rich text, they are available in calendars, and are size unrestricted. Its usability is limited though because the method can become tedious and time-consuming if you have many emails to send in a day. If you are running Dynamics, you do have access to the templates available in this software. To create an email template in Dynamics, you would change the area from Workplace to Administration, and then select Email Templates under System Administration. Select New for a new template, and I'm going to call this Pre-Initial Meeting. The permission level will be set to Organization, and the category will be set to Contact, and I'm leaving the language to be preset, and click Create. I'm going to add a description for this template. And for the subject line, I'm going back over to my email, copying over the content for the subject line here into Dynamics. Now, because we're using Dynamics, we do have access to the dynamic text fields. So instead of client name here, I'm going to add a dynamic text field by selecting contact record type and then going down to company name and then selecting insert. Moving across to the editor tab now, I'm going to then select text, go across to my email and select the content from my email, copy it, and then paste it into Dynamics. And then save and close. And to personalize this template further, I'm going to just undo the highlighting here and then add an extra dynamic text field. Go to contact record type again and then find the field first name and click on insert and then save and close. To use this template, I'm going to select new email and then to your right, Dynamics 365 and set the regarding. I'm going to set or select a customer record and then go to the top ellipses and then click on insert and add template. I'm then going to confirm, yes, it is Bob Northwind that will be receiving this email. And then finally, I get to add my template and then add to email. The process over into calendars, I'll just select a new meeting. Although the Dynamics 365 field is available, and you can also set the regarding, when you go to the ellipses, the template options are not available. To make an edit in the template, you would go back into your template in Dynamics and make any changes to the text using the rich text editing controls available. Dynamics 365 templates are shareable, they support rich text, and are size unrestricted. These templates are not yet available in Calendar, and their usability is poor due to the time-consuming process and the duplicate templates required for both internal and external recipients with the dynamic text fields used. The last email template option is called Content Chooser by Office at Work. This email template option is an add-in available in Outlook and has recently been adopted by SSW. Start with a Word document in a shared location. To create this document into a template in Content Chooser, I'm selecting the Design tab, highlighting the text for my template, and then selecting Content Uploader. I'm clicking on Add, and I'm using rich text, so I want to select the HTML format. If this template was to be in plain text, I'd be selecting the text format option, or if this template was a Word document template, I would be selecting DocX. Now for the location. You can create multiple SharePoint libraries for these templates. This is useful to categorize the templates for different user groups. I'm going to select the Sales Email Templates library and click Select and enter pre-initial meeting as my template name and select Create. Now to make any edits to this, I'm going to repeat the process. I'm just going to delete the word consulting here and then repeat. I'm in the Design tab, highlight the text for the template, click on Content Uploader, and I'm going to overwrite the existing pre-initial meeting template. Click on Update. Now to complete the setup of this template, I'm going to go across to the file library where the HTML templates are stored in our SharePoint. I have also added extra fields for the subject line, the recipients, as well as any attachments to be included in these templates. Now this will pre-populate this information for when we use this template in Outlook. For the pre-initial meeting, I'm just going to update and add the subject line. I'm going to take the subject line from my email. I'm going to tab off and then exit grid view. To use in an email, I'm just going to select a new email and then go to Content Chooser in the top right. Going to make sure that the file library is the sales email templates library and find my pre-initial meeting template. Now the subject line has pre-populated. This was the information we put in our SharePoint file libraries area for the templates, and the template information has come over correctly. Now to use in a calendar invite, I'm going across to calendars and adding a new meeting. Again, very similar process. I'm selecting Content Chooser. I'm going to make sure that my library is set to sales email templates, and I'm going to search for my pre-initial meeting template. Now the title, the subject line has come over correctly, and so has the body of my template. The templates in Content Chooser are an ideal choice for any organization. These templates tick all the boxes. They are shareable, they support rich text, they work directly in calendars, their usability is excellent, and they are size unrestricted. Today I've shown you the best way of creating email templates. I also have a rule on this. If we've missed any options, we'd love to read about them in the comments. This is Tanya signing out for SSW TV.